Welcome, my amazing viewers, to this captivating movie recap of Black and White. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and let's dive right into the story. You don't want to miss a moment, so stay till the very end. The film opens with a man deep in worship. His voice trembles with sincerity as he sings, "What the Lord has done for me, it shall be permanent." Surrounded by stillness and early morning light, his joy in prayer is loud and unfiltered. You can tell this isn't just routine, it's personal. He lifts his voice higher and higher, passionately declaring his faith, quoting from Psalm 100 verse 4. He walks through his small room as though walking into the courts of heaven, confidently proclaiming himself the best taxi driver in all of Lagos. But that sacred morning is soon shattered by a call from a client. She's frustrated that he hasn't arrived 15 minutes after ordering the ride. His tone quickly shifts, irritation rising as he tells her to be patient. But then his frustration turns spiritual. He feels attacked, spiritually unsettled by her impatience. He refers to her as a daughter of Jezebel, binding and casting her out loud. He's in his zone again, talking to God about the kind of people in this world and how they interrupt moments of deep connection with their chaos and selfishness. He eventually cancels her ride and moves on to the next customer, relieved. But just when he thinks the day is turning around, he picks up a new rider, or so he thinks. The young woman waiting for him immediately triggers his judgment. Dressed confidently and stylishly, she sparks something in him. Anger, moral panic, or perhaps insecurity? He tells her flat out that she cannot enter his car. According to him, she's dressed inappropriately, exposing her body, which he claims offends his anointed vehicle. She's stunned. "What is wrong with you?" she asks. But he's not having it. "This car is too powerful for you to enter," he insists. He accuses her of immorality, says she's the kind of person heaven won't recognize, and even curses her under his breath. She claps back with fiery words of her own, calling him a hypocrite. The confrontation grows louder, uglier, each slinging Bible verses and insults with equal fervor. But he refuses to drive her. "You will burn," he shouts, as if trying to exorcise her through words alone. He ends the day exactly as he started, in prayer. He thanks God, reflects on the day, and asks for forgiveness for the people he considers ungodly. He kneels before the Lord again, but this time his prayer takes a different turn. He's lonely. He begs God for a wife, a beautiful, godly wife. He pours out his heart. "Am I not ripe enough? Am I not handsome enough?" He lists his qualities and compares himself to others. Thieves, scammers, people who, in his eyes, don't deserve the blessings he desires. But still he hopes. He pleads. His voice is desperate, vulnerable. He ends the prayer the way he always does, trusting that God has heard him. In another part of town, a different voice rises. This time, it's a mother. She's scolding her daughter. The words are harsh, even desperate. "You're not getting any younger. You will not bring shame to my family." She compares her to her friend Mola's daughters, who are now married and mothers. Her voice carries years of societal pressure, tradition, and expectation. And her daughter, silent in the face of it all, can only take it in, not knowing if she's to meet love or just satisfy everyone else's desire for what should be. The piercing voice note from her mother is still ringing in her ears. Stand up and go look for a man and get married. Instead of a loving morning prayer or a kind check-in, her mother wakes her up with a direct demand for grandchildren. Busy, frustrated, and emotionally spent, vents to herself. It's not just a day. This is a recurring nightmare. Her mother's obsession with marriage has become a suffocating burden. She's not even had her morning coffee before the emotional weight hits her again. Her mom, her aunts, the constant public embarrassment, all because she's not married. She points out the hypocrisy. Her mother had 5 children with 5 different men, and yet she's the one talking about marriage like it's a badge of success. With every word, you feel Beezy's exhaustion. It's not just about a wedding ring. It's about freedom, dignity, and respect. Her friend Rose is present, providing a brief breath of calm. "Calm down," she says. "One day, you'll become a mother too." But Beezy is adamant. She won't do to her children what her mother has done to her. She's tired of being measured against others. She's been heartbroken. She's endured betrayals and disappointments. And yet, the only thing anyone cares about is why she isn't married yet. The next scene transports us into another storm. Beezy recounts how just days ago, her aunt put her on speakerphone only to shame her with a list of cousins who married at 22, 24, and 26. The dagger, a suggestion that Beezy go for spiritual cleansing, as though she's cursed for still being single. These relentless attacks have left her raw, exposed, and weary. But there's still a flicker of hope in her voice. "I can't wait to get married," she tells Rose. "Not to please them, but to prove them wrong. Still, her tone betrays the weight she carries. The idea of marriage has become a battleground between societal pressure and personal choice. Rose encourages her to breathe, to focus on her work, to remember her worth. BIMBO tries. She brushes the tension aside and moves on to the day's Zoom meetings. Yet her smile fades quickly. That night, James, her boyfriend, takes her out for dinner. There's laughter. There's a gift, a new wristwatch. The scene is warm and heartfelt. She thanks him deeply. She opens up, telling him how much better her life has been since he came into it. But something is off. James' demeanor shifts, and then the moment drops like a bomb. What would happen if we broke up? The music swells, silence lingers. Then the words no one expected. I'm getting married. But not to you. BIMBO is stunned. Her face says it all. Disbelief, rage, heartbreak. She manages only 2 words before stepping out of the car. Good night. The next scene is raw and intimate. BIMBO falls into Rose's arms, sobbing uncontrollably. What did I even do? She wails. I gave my body, my money, my love. And for what? Her voice cracks. Her pain is real. She wasn't prepared. There were no signs, no arguments, no warning. Just a man she loved, now engaged to someone else. Rose tries to hold her up, but the grief weighs heavier than ever. What do men want? BIMBO demands. Her words cut through the air. If you cheat, it's a problem. If you stay loyal, they take advantage. Her entire world feels like it's collapsed around her. Where do I even start? She's frustrated and emotionally charged. She vents. No filter, no restraint. She's tired. She gave her all. Changed herself. Made compromises. Tried to pour love into a relationship only to be left disrespected. Her voice cracks as she warns others. Men are scum. It's raw, unfiltered, emotional, and immediately you feel her pain. She's not just ranting. She's trying to save others from going through what she did. Then things get even more personal. A phone rings. Her mother is calling. The tension rises. Turns out, the viral post she made online has reached the ears of her family. Her mother confronts her. She tries to explain. She's hurting and simply using her voice to speak truth. But her mom isn't buying it. And in that moment, the loneliness creeps in. She's misunderstood. She's judged for speaking out, and even worse, judged by her own family. Yet before long, we're inside a car, an Uber, and things start unraveling again. The driver, overhearing their flirty exchanges, suddenly turns judgmental. He lashes out, saying the 2 lovers could never be among the chosen when God comes. His words cut deep. The woman and her partner are stunned. She fights back verbally, confused and offended. The mood turns hostile. The driver stops the car and kicks them out in the middle of nowhere. Confusion, disbelief, anger, all of it floods the scene. But it doesn't stop there. Later, we see her alone again, reaching for the past. She dials a number. Hello, Juke. The conversation is awkward. She tries to reconnect with an old flame, someone who once begged for her attention. Now she's ready, but Jude isn't. He hangs up. Cold. Silence follows. If you're wondering what happens next, the full movie, black and white, is available on YouTube. Go check it out to see how the rest unfolds. Before you go, make sure to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to join the conversation in the comments below. Let us know your thoughts. Was she right? Was the driver out of line? Is love even worth it in this world? Thanks so much for watching this recap. See you in the next one.